Hi there, this is Vicki from Puzzles and Purrs, and today we're sharing a wonderful puzzle called Ice Cream Van from White Mountain Puzzles, and the artist is Olena. This is the next puzzle that I'm going to be showing as a time lapse. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it before we start, tell you my thoughts and a little bit of background on why I have this puzzle. So as you can see, it is a gorgeous image. There is so much going on here. You've got your cute puppies, you've got ice cream, colorful balloons, a little bike, and if you look, one of my favorite little details, the wet footprints there from people going to get their ice cream, probably in their swimsuits, and then leaving. So I really think it's a sweet puzzle. And I got this puzzle for, it might have been my birthday. I know it was a gift from my husband, and he did a good job. Sometimes I will give him a wish list of puzzles that I want for different occasions, birthday, anniversary, holidays. But this time I told him that he should get me whatever he thinks I would like. And if you're married, or even if you're not, you know that that could be a dangerous proposition. So this time he did really well though, and I was pretty pleased to get Ice Cream Van. So as I said, it's a 1,000-piece puzzle. It is a grid cut, which most White Mountain puzzles are, and it's one of my favorite things about them. When you open it up, let's see what we got in there. It comes with this beautiful poster, which I really love and find super helpful because my husband and I, in the evenings, will often puzzle together, and one of us will use the poster to refer to, and one of us will use the box. And as you can see, it's the full image. Nothing's been cut off in the poster. And what I really love about White Mountain too is the full image is on the box. There's nothing cut off there. So when you open it up, you have the poster, and then you have the pieces. Now, one of my favorite things about White Mountain puzzles is the fact that the pieces, in addition to being kind of thicker than a lot of other puzzles, they are also large. They are large pieces. I'm going to see if I can just show a few of them to give you some idea. So can you see that without them falling? They're just nice and large. So here we go. And if you are an older person like me, I mean, it's all relative, right? But my eyes are definitely, not what they used to be. So I do like larger pieces that you can really see the details of there. So I love all the larger pieces in White Mountain puzzles. So, okay, I'll tell you which section I started with. Well, we always start, my husband and I, or even when I'm puzzling alone, we always start with the edges. And these edges really came together quickly. They were pretty easy. We then worked on, for this puzzle, our strategy was things with words. So Ice Cream Van, there's a sign here that we did. There's other little stickers. The words just kind of jumped out to us. And then from there, we kind of went to other areas that jumped out. For me, one of the things were the balloons. They were so colorful. So that's kind of how we pieced this puzzle together. And if you watch the time lapse, you could see how everything just fell into place. And also my cat Phoebe makes an appearance, rather long appearance because she was asleep on the chair next to me while I puzzled. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If you love cats and you love puzzles, enjoy the time lapse. I love this puzzle. I give it 2 thumbs up. And it did pass the pickup test. It was in great condition. And I'm going to be swapping this one at the next puzzle swap for a different White Mountain puzzle. So you'll have to stay tuned to see what I get. Okay, enjoy the time lapse. Thank you. Oh, like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. Like and subscribe, and then enjoy the time lapse. Okay, bye from Puzzles and Purrs.